Have you ever wondered if something as ordinary as cooking could become a profound act of spiritual growth? Have you ever paused over a simmering pot and thought, can this be more than just food? What if preparing a meal isn't just about nutrition, but about healing, blessing, and serving the world? Welcome back to the channel, where we explore the sacred hidden in the everyday. In today's video, we're diving into something that might sound strange at first, but stay with me. Just might change how you cook for the rest of your life. We're going to explore how something as seemingly mundane as preparing food can become a spiritual offering, a practice of compassion, and a gateway to infinite merit. In most spiritual traditions, cooking is rarely mentioned with reverence. It's seen as a task, a necessity, even a chore. But the ancient wisdom of the sages teaches something radically different. Intention transforms action. The same knife that can harm can also heal. The same pan that feeds with frustration can also nourish with life. And the same pot of soup can be just food, or it can be medicine for the body and soul. Imagine this. You're in your kitchen. The vegetables are being chopped. The rice is being washed. The oil is heating. Now imagine that with every slice, stir, and sizzle, you whisper a silent prayer. May this meal bring peace. May this nourish not just bodies, but hearts. May this feed not just hunger, but hope. What you've just done is transform an everyday act into an offering of profound spiritual power. This is not metaphor. This is real. Energy follows attention. Your intention infuses what you do. It doesn't matter whether you're in a temple or a tiny apartment, your kitchen can become sacred ground. There's a story of a laywoman who worked as a cook at a monastery. Every day, she would wake before dawn, wash her hands, light incense, and begin her preparation in silence. She said prayers for every grain of rice she touched. She whispered blessings into every broth she stirred. Years later, monks who ate her meals claimed they felt lighter, clearer, even more at peace, without knowing why. What changed wasn't the ingredients, it was the heart behind the hands. This principle has been echoed by great spiritual teachers across cultures. One Zen master once said, the way you cook reflects the state of your mind. If you cook with anger, you feed anger. If you cook with love, you feed life. Every action is a vibration. Every thought leaves an imprint. But how often do we rush through cooking, complaining, assenting, checking our phones between stirs, thinking about deadlines or feeling unappreciated, and then we wonder why dinner feels heavy, why the energy in our homes feels off. Here's the invitation. What if we saw cooking as service, not just to our families, but to the larger web of life? What if we treated every ingredient as a gift from earth, and every meal as a chance to heal? There's a deeper layer here too. Cooking isn't just about serving others, it's about shaping ourselves. When you cook with patience, you cultivate patience. When you stir with life, you grow in life. When you offer without expecting praise, you loosen the grip of ego. The kitchen becomes a training ground for the spirit. There's also something incredibly grounding about preparing food. It connects you to the earth, to the rhythms of nature, to the present moment. You can chop vegetables in the future or stir soup in the past. Cooking, when done with awareness, anchors you in now. And now is where transformation happens. Let's take it even deeper. In certain spiritual lineages, cooking is considered a form of mantra in motion. Just as you chant sacred syllables, you can infuse your chopping, washing, and stirring with sacred thought. For example, as you watch rice, may my mind be purified. As you chop vegetables, may I remove ignorance from my life. As you light the stove, may I ignite the fire of wisdom. As you taste the soup, may I nourish the world with kindness. These aren't fantasies, they're intentions, and intentions have power. They shape energy, they reshape us. There's another powerful practice often overlooked: dedication. Before you begin cooking, you can set a dedication. May this meal go to those who hunger in body and soul. So may this act of cooking be an offering to the suffering beings in all realms. And may I cook not for praise, but for purification. And after the meal is cooked, before eating, pause. For gratitude, indicate the merit. Even a short sentence, silently said, can send ripples of light beyond comprehension. In Buddhist practice, there is the concept of offering. People often think this only refers to offering incense or money to temples. But cooking a meal with love and awareness is one of the most intimate, potent offerings you can make. Because food enters the body, becomes part of someone's flesh and blood. It has the power to heal or harm, energize or dull, uplift or depress, not just physically, but spiritually. So the question becomes, what kind of energy do you want to serve? Let me share a simple, real-life example. Mother once told me her son struggled with anxiety. She tried therapy, meditation, supplements, nothing seemed to work, and she began cooking differently. She made the same meals, but with a new mind. Each time she cooked, she imagined peace entering the food. She said silent blessings for our son's well-being. She stopped multitasking, stopped complaining. She cooked in silence, with devotion. After a few months, something shifted. Her son didn't know what changed, but he smiled more. He slept better. He started laughing again. Energy doesn't lie. To be clear, this isn't magic. It's mindfulness. It's sincerity. It's alignment between heart and action. And that alignment creates change. You don't need to be a professional chef. You don't need fancy ingredients or expensive cookware. All you need is presence. And presence, as we've said before, is the doorway to the sacred. So here's what I invite you to try. Next time you cook, pause for just 5 seconds before you begin. Take a breath. Place your hands over your heart. And silently say, may this meal be a blessing. And begin. Cook with care. Cook with kindness. And after you serve it, smile, not because it's perfect, but because it was offered with love. When you do this consistently, something shifts, not only in your food, but in your family, your own heart. This isn't theory. This is lived reality. Dozens of people around the world already practice this silently, hidden in kitchens and corners, transforming the mundane into the miraculous. You can be one of them. And if you are already doing this, if you have your own practice of sacred cooking, share it in the comments. Let others know they're not alone. Let this space become a recipe book of heart-centered service. Like this video if it inspired you. Subscribe to stay connected to our community of soul seekers. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a chance to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. And if you feel called, consider becoming a channel member to support more teachings like this. Thank you for watching this video. Every meal you prepare nourish not just the body, but the spirit. We'll see you in the next one.